Maghreb. 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 Yalla. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me properly fold this beautiful flag. Maroc, Ale Maroc, Dima Maghreb, Dima Maghreb. Okay, anyway, let's fold it up. Rida, Uncle Amin, all the family back home, we're here with you. So, what a victory today. Yorks, you want to tell the people about what we witnessed today?
I honestly, it's one of those things that my emotions were running so high during the game. It's I have to watch it again tomorrow to really digest what happened from an analytical point of view, because I was so emotionally spent. It was hard to focus on the game. I don't know if this has happened to you, but all I have to say, just in quick summary, is while I am proud of the Moroccan national team today, talk about beating all the odds. Really putting Africa on its back, the Arab world on its back, and it's just beautiful to see that they came away with the win today. I'm just so happy.
I'm going to insert a video right now of the scenes that happened right after the Hakimi penalty went in.
By putting this away.
So there, that's the scenes that happened after that video. After I finished recording, because my friend Angela was recording in the background, I ran to our front door and I literally started banging on the door like this. I said, "Ole, ole!" And then what proceeded to happen after that was, like he said, I was so emotionally tired and I gave all my energy to what I just witnessed, that I literally sat on the couch right there and I literally just couldn't move for 10 minutes. All my energy was gone. I was like, I don't feel good.
Moroccan national team paralysis?
Yeah, I was like, dude, I don't feel good. That was too much. It's just when the game of football means so much to you, and especially I understand that we're not 100% Moroccan, but my mom, born and raised in Morocco, I feel that in my bones still, no matter what. And I'm so happy for the team. Walid Regragui, I don't know how to say his last name, the manager. Sofiane Amrabat, Hakim Ziyech, Sawiri, Hakimi, Saiss, Bonu, Bonu, the three big saves. So I listened to that. Let's talk about.
I kind of want to talk about the penalty shootout and make our way back on how we got to the penalty shootout.
Fair enough.
So
go ahead.
Just a little quick thing. I'm going to start from the very last thing that happened at the game. The penalty that won Morocco the game. The panenka, and for those that don't know, the panenka is the chip shot down the middle. Okay, and the last player to really do it in a big World Cup stage, you might know him, Zidane. And to see a young player like Hakimi, 23 years old, maybe 24?
Something like that, yeah.
To be the last penalty kick taker to win the game. All credit to Bonu, the goalie, for making it so that he was the last penalty taker. But to have the
cojones,
the cojones, the balls, to put it frankly, to Panenka, Unai Simon, to get Morocco to the next stage of this World Cup tournament was just incredible. I think that probably will be the peak of Moroccan history as of now. As of now, until we go and we put in the work in the Portuguese game. But let's backtrack a little bit, see how we got to that penalty kick. What happened in the game?
First of all, I just want to say two words. Sofiane Amrabat. He's been our best player the whole tournament. Every time he made a tackle, I got up. He's witness, and I just screamed. I was so hyped. Amrabat is the glue. He's in there diving nose deep. Doesn't make sense. Diving head first. That's what I mean. Diving head first into tackles. He's controlling the hold-up play. He's setting up every play in the midfield. He's following the other team's best players. Even Nasiri today was following Busquets in the midfield, trying to track him so they prevented movement in the central part for Spain. And it worked beautifully. They had so much possession, but it didn't matter at the end of the day. Morocco got it done. Another great defensive performance. This defense has not conceded a single goal from an opponent in 4 matches in the World Cup. And these 4 matches were Belgium, Croatia, Canada, and today, España. So All 4 of these matches, we have not conceded an opposition goal. I just want to make that very clear. This defense is rock solid. And next game, we're going to come against a very good Portugal team. But what did you see from the match today, Alexandros?
I'm going to piggyback off your Amrabat shout out. Listen, he is not the most skilled midfielder in the world. But it's not the skill that has made his performances. It is the heart. This man has an engine like I've never seen before. And we're talking about going into the extra time. And this man was not jogging around during the regular time.
He was still pushing on.
He was sprinting back, and as you know, maybe you don't, but coming off of an injury the night before, questionable to play, and he puts in this performance. That's what shows you how much heart he has and how much he wants his national team to succeed. And I think, it also comes down to the coach. The players would not fight for this national team like they are doing right now if they didn't believe in the coach. So
first ever African coach to make the quarterfinals in the World Cup. Big up Walid.
And taking the job months ago?
Actually, I don't know when he took the job, but I know that he's Moroccan, and he played in La Liga for Racing Santander. He's an ex-player. He knows the team. He knows the boys. I'm just so happy right now. I'm losing my mind. I'm slightly losing my mind. I mean, just this 11 that think about this 11 for Portugal. Inshallah, that Saiss and Aguerd, I don't know how to say his last name, Aguerd from West Ham, are both healthy for the next game. They both came off with injuries. But Bonu, Mazraoui, left back, Aguerd, Saiss, Hakimi, and a midfield 3. Give me Amrabat, Sabiri. Who's the other midfielder? I'm losing my mind. Oh, number 8. Oh, what's his name? Ochuani? I don't remember his name.
Forgetting.
He played really well today as well. Boufal. Boufal sent man like Marcus Llorente for a hot dog on several occasions. Boufal is techie as hell. I love him. And Nasiri in the middle, and then Ziyech on the right wing. This is the 11 that can beat Portugal.
I think one thing we have to address, though, I have my faith in Walid, the manager. But the one thing I think is a bit of a question mark right now, and we're kind of seeing that in his selections and maybe somewhat even substitutions, is the number 9 position. It's been a little questionable, the players that have started maybe even at the number 9. I mean, Nesri, I think he's our best number 9. I'm glad he started, but I think it's the substitutions at the 9 that are a bit questionable. We gave Ahmed Hamdallah, I believe.
Yeah.
Ahmed. Well, I was saying Hamdallah because I know it from the FIFA, but I saw his jersey name and it's Ahmed Hamdallah something. I don't know. Anyway, we'll put his name over there, just to make sure I'm saying it wrong. But anyway, he had a couple, I think 2 substitutions appearances in this World Cup. He didn't do so great. Somewhat hold the play, not amazing. Then we put in Shadira today, who had some great runs, and I was telling my mom, my brother, I was like, you guys, just wait. I have a feeling 21's going to score. And, man, he came really close. 2 chances. And he just couldn't pull the trigger, take the shot.
He shot the first one, remember, and it got saved.
Yeah, I'm just saying, he was very hesitant in the box. I think that maybe just experience and World Cup experience because it was, his first appearance this World Cup?
Yeah, it was.
So, but I think the number 9 is a bit of a question mark. But Nesri, if he can, hold the tank a little more and play the 90, I think we'll be in good hands.
Want to see Abukal get back there as well. Zakaria, he scored against the Belgium, second goal. Want to see him definitely get back on that pitch. But just an overall great performance of the boys. While this video is mainly about Morocco and just the history that was made today. I mean, my mom, like I said, born and raised in Morocco, she has never seen a Moroccan team reach the quarterfinals, and we were all here together to witness that, so that means a lot to me. That was incredible to watch. Just so much emotion today. I'm really happy. But what do you think for the other games? Since you're already here, I know I talked about this with Dave, Massimo, and Matt, which is go check that video out as well in 2 parts. Unfortunately couldn't edit it because of phone issues, but it's up there. But what are your thoughts on the other matches? So we'll start with Morocco and Portugal, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. I think the Morocco-Portugal game, just reflect on our style of play, in the win today against Spain. I was very hesitant watching the game, seeing them, parking the bus and inviting the attack from Spain. I think they came into the game knowing that Spain is a very high possession team, and that's what they do. They make a lot of side passes. They want to control the game a lot. And I think that's why we maybe parked the bus, because they knew that was coming. Now with Portugal, they're not as a possessive team, just controlling the game and side passes and whatnot. No, they're a very high attacking team, high tempo, high intensity. So I don't know what our defensive tactics is going to be. Are we going to park the bus again? If not, do we really want Portugal's front three, constantly attacking us with that service they have in the midfield?
And so we possibly shouldn't even have to. I don't know, shouldn't, but we possibly won't have to worry about Cristiano Ronaldo. Like there's a time in this world where Cristiano Ronaldo is getting benched in knockout stage games.
That's a whole nother discussion.
Yeah, that is a whole nother discussion.
But it's still, we have to see what our defensive tactics is. Just the team tactic in general. Are we going to be pushing the attack and kind of have Portugal on their back foot, or vice versa? So we'll have to see. Again, it's going to come down to a defensive game. That's how we got here. The defense has just been incredible. Not to cut short our attack, but defense is going to be huge.
Score prediction?
Obviously, my Atlas Lions are going to be going through. I don't think this one goes to extra time. I think this gets done in the 90. I'm going with a 1-0 win. Okay. 1-0 win. I think our defense is going to step up to another level from even what we saw today against Spain. And I don't know where the goal's going to come from, but it's going to happen.
I disagree. I think it will go to penalties again. I think Morocco will win again.
I don't know if I can emotionally.
I don't know if I can do that emotionally, but I think it will happen. I think we'll be 1-1 after 90, and it will last throughout extra time, and then I think we'll go to penalties and win it again. I know that it's be crazy, but I really think I really believe in Morocco to win, no matter what the score is. I really believe in this team, and I think they believe in themselves as well. Look how far they've come. The whole Africa is behind them. All the Arab countries are behind them, and you could just hear the support in the stadium in Qatar today. It was beautiful. So I really do think that they can go through.
I want to put a little asterisk next to my score prediction. There's nothing will make me not root for my national team, but if and hopefully in the case that Morocco does win, it will be a bittersweet moment for me, because knowing that I'm a diehard Cristiano fan, to see him exit on his last World Cup, for what most likely will be his last World Cup, and I feel like we just have a bitter taste, because also the getting benched the game before, who knows if he's going to start. So let's say he gets benched 2 games in a row, comes out maybe for 30 minutes and then loses out of a World Cup. It's just not the Cristiano that the footballing world has come to know, and it is kind of sad to see him slightly declining in terms of his notoriety on the field.
That offside goal today was a good hit.
No, I'm not trying to twist this. He still has it, okay? But there is just, I think we can all agree, a slight decline in play from the Cristiano we know. Mm-hmm. So, again, just, don't want to ramble on too long. I think it will be a bittersweet moment, but I'm really praying that Morocco goes through, man.
And that's exactly how I feel about this next game. England versus France. I love both sides. I love players on both teams. Hendo, my skipper, Trent, Rashford, Saka, love all those guys. And then there's Ibu Konate, Mbappe, Ousmane Dembélé, one of my top 10 favorite players in the world, all time, honestly. So what I think is going to happen, I think is going to be a 3-2 France win.
France-England, I don't really have any ties to the England national team, like my brother does. Was the EPL and whatnot. I'm going France. Mbappe right now, it's hard to see any team beating France with his performances and that defense. I think Lloris doesn't make any stupid mistakes. He's been a little questionable with the ball at his feet. I think they should be fine and go through. My score prediction will be 4-2. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
Allez les Bleus and up the 3 Lions. Argentina, Netherlands.
You said Allez les Bleus and up the 3 Lions.
Yeah, I want to do both.
Interesting.
Yeah. You suck. Argentina, Netherlands.
Oof. I think this will be... What? Oh. I think this will be probably the most electric game in this round. Just the Argentinian fans 100% have had a factor in their success.
They pack out every stadium.
They have made every stadium that Argentina have played in La Bombonera. It has been incredible. I don't see Argentina losing with this current form that they have after the Saudi Arabia loss. They put it behind, and they've just been phenomenal to watch. Still a little hurt. Dybala is not really playing. A little criminal in my opinion. But hey, Julian Alvarez, do your thing. I have Argentina winning. I'm gonna go 2-0.
Okay. I disagree. I won't be surprised if Argentina wins, obviously, because Lionel Messi exists. But let's think about the opponents that Argentina has faced so far. We have Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland, and Australia. They have not come across a defense as good as the Netherlands. That back three of Timber, Van Dijk, and Ake have only allowed 2 goals in 4 matches this tournament, and one of them was a crazy Haji Wright flick that was insane. Those back 3, combined with the midfield play, De Jong, possibly Berghuis, Davy Klaassen, those are good players. And I think that Argentina has really not impressed me that much outside of Messi, of course, in their attack and in their play. They started off really lackluster this tournament. So I think that Netherlands can take advantage of that. And if Depay is especially on form like he's been with Cody Gakpo, I think Netherlands wins 2-1.
Interesting take. We'll have to see what happens.
We will. Next game, we have to talk about Brazil Seleção versus Croatia. I have Brazil winning 3-1. Obrigado, Deus.
Again, it's just I don't love a ton of players, but there is probably a short list of 5 players that I truly love, and Neymar and Modric are on that short list. So again, it will be a bittersweet moment.
Shut up.
Whoever
Brazil.
wins. No, I know. But I want to see Neymar lift the trophy.
If
Morocco doesn't win, I forgot. I want to put that in. If Morocco doesn't go through, which, I really hope they do go through, but if they don't, Brazil, I think we all be happy to see that.
If my beautiful Maghreb does not go through and win, I want Brazil to win. It's my ranking goes Morocco, Brazil, England, France. Those are my 4 teams, but obviously number 1 is Morocco.
Yeah. I think we're all going to be kind of, Croatia's another thing to point out. Croatia's a very aggressive team.
A lot of grinta.
The midfield, we're talking about Brozovic, even Perisic, who comes and tracks back, and he's a very big tackler.
Kovacic.
Kovacic. Their back line. This is an aggressive team. So is Neymar gonna stay healthy for this game? And if Brazil make it, if the big question to ask, if Brazil make it, does Neymar stay healthy through the Croatia game to go through and play the next game?
I think the referee just needs to be better and not let these bullshit crunching tackles go so far. Because you saw the Serbia game, they let it go on for way too damn long. I think if the referee is stern within the first 10 minutes and calls the game and sets the tone, I think that Neymar will be fine, as he was last game against South Korea. So, God willing, Neymar stays healthy, because we all want to see that. And the possibility of seeing an Argentina-Brazil semifinal will shut down the whole South America. That's for sure.
The whole world, yeah. The whole world will be watching.
Yes. That's just insane scenes. Yeah. I love the World Cup. I love this game. I love football.
I'm so glad that we're watching it now. Who cares? It's in the winter. I'm watching it with my family, my friends, and this is why we love football. Yanni, I don't know if you want to add anything. I want to put this, out there on the internet so I can keep my word. If Morocco make it to the final, listen, I'm not a rich man, all right?
We are not rich men.
We're not rich men.
Absolutely.
We're starting out in the workforce, okay? I will max out my credit card. Give me the Amex, the Amex Platinum. Give me the Amex Platinum, and I'm maxing that card out, and I'm going to the game. I'm going to the game. Morocco, please make it. I want to max out a credit card to come and witness which may be the last time Morocco's in the final.
Okay. But would you go to Qatar or would you go to Maghreb?
Well, I'm going to the game.
Oh, feel that. That's gonna be.
I'm going to the game.
That's gonna be thousands of dollars.
I'm going to the game.
Fair enough.
Slightly joking.
Get into college level education debt over the World Cup final. Worth it.
Yeah, I mean, it means more. And I think it's like, from a country like Morocco that isn't really known globally like the Brazils or the Argentinas or the Portugals for their football and skills, and to see them take on the giant of Spain, Belgium, I think are two notable wins. Croatia, it's been awesome to see, and I'm so proud of this national team.
So proud.
Whatever happens against Portugal, this will be a World Cup to remember, and I'll remember this for the rest of my life, as I'm sure the entire country of Morocco will as well.
I'm just so happy I got experiences with my mom, man. It's just to hear her like scream and panic throughout the whole match, and then we finally win. Made me really happy. Just incredible feeling, honestly.
Please no penalties. I can't do it anymore.
I don't know if I can. Yeah,
No penalties.
I think I literally because I was
do it in 90.
Yeah, I was pretty close to fainting, to be honest. But
there was a lot of huffing and puffing from your side of the couch.
yeah, he saw me like, Yanni, you good, bro? I was like, oh no, bro, because I told you every time Amrabat made the crunching tackle, I got up and I started screaming.
Yeah.
But this is the way I watch football. It is what it is. My friends can tell you personally, when they witnessed Liverpool beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final, I ran up the stairs in our apartment, jumped from the 6th stair down to the ground, got on my knees and started doing this and screaming, "Let's bleeping go." And that's just how we do it in the Quickies household. When the Patriots won the Super Bowl, we ran outside and Gronk spiked the watermelon.
Gronk spike, baby! Yeah! Let's go! Don't much the...
This is just what we do.
We have to, I think, starting from now for quarterfinals, with every game continuing, we should have started this for the first knockout game, but every game continuing from now on, there has to be something on the line that we do after the game. Because, we're talking, World Cup.
I mean, I did give you a nice form tackle.
Mid-air, which actually probably... Was the clip already inserted?
The clip was already inserted.
Okay, replay the clip.
No, don't replay the clip. That's too much editing.
Is it? No, I mean... I don't know.
What? Nah. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been my brother. This is Yanni Sports Nation. Signing out.